I'm going to have less to say about the losing team last night, the Washington Commanders. You never want to lose a game, obviously. Like, I will not come on and be like, hey, it's great that the Commanders lost. It's really bad that they lost. You know who it's great for? The Philadelphia Eagles, who've retained their one-game lead atop the NFC East. That is a huge result for the Eagles. And we may look back on this at the end of the year if the Eagles eke out an NFC East championship over Washington and point to that game last night and Jayden Daniels' fumbled snap and Bill Krosky-Merritt putting the ball on the ground and Jayden Daniels' interception on an uncharacteristically bad Jayden Daniels throw at the beginning of that game and say, you know what? Like that's why the Commanders didn't win the NFC East. So, huge night last night for the Philadelphia Eagles. Otherwise, and maybe I'm being obtuse here, and I acknowledge that. Like, maybe I am, like, too stuck in my priors, too stuck in, like, my opinions on this team and this player from before the season. And that is definitely possible. But when you, and you in this instance is me, but you, the royal you, the listeners and viewers, when you feel as strongly about something as I do about this quarterback, Jayden Daniels, I'm not going to be off this team because they lost this game last night. I'm just not. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to sound the alarms. Like, it's not great that they lost, obviously. It's not like, oh, let me tell you why, in addition to Geno Smith's the best quarterback, why it's a good thing that the Commanders lost last night. And why, like, again, like cauliflower steak's better than actual steak. Like these think pieces that we get that are just like absolutely brain dead. I'm not going to panic because the quarterback is so good. And if the quarterback's as good as I think he is, this team's still going to the playoffs. And the price today for Washington to make the playoffs is fascinating. And before I even tell you what the number is, let's just think about the standings in the NFC. So Washington, as a result of this loss last night, is now 3-3. And, you know, maybe the head-to-head tiebreaker against Atlanta is going to matter because Atlanta beat them a couple weeks ago, and Marcus Mariota obviously started that game, not Jayden Daniels. So the Eagles are 4-2. Green Bay's 3-1-1. Detroit's 4-2. Minnesota's 3-2. The Bears are 3-2 with the head-to-head tiebreaker now over the Commanders. The Bucs are 5-1. The Falcons are 3-2 with the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Commanders. The Niners are 4-2. The Seahawks are 4-2. The Los Angeles Rams are 4-2. The Commanders are plus 150 to make the playoffs. And when I tell you what the standings are, it's understandable, right? You get it. A lot of teams are ahead of them, and a couple teams they're going to be fighting for position with, jockeying for position, assuming they don't overtake the Eagles to win the NFC East, have better records. And by the way, if the Packers don't win the division, the NFC North, Green Bay's got the head-to-head tiebreaker over Washington as well by smashing them in Week 2 on Thursday Night Football. I don't want to overthink it. I get Jayden Daniels at a pretty decent plus price. It's not like it's like plus 300, whatever. I got Jayden Daniels plus to make the playoffs. If I'm wrong, I live with it. If he gets hurt, I live with it. I'm willing to go down with the Jayden Daniels ship. Give me the Washington Commanders to make the playoffs today. And we'll get into the balance of power in the NFC. This conference is loaded in a way that the AFC is not. Even if I think the AFC's got the best team. The NFC, loaded.